What's up, y'all? It's Tanya and Dave, your Las Vegas locals. Now, many of y'all have shared with us that you have really enjoyed checking out some of the restaurants in our local Las Vegas Eats series. And we, as well as those owners, really appreciate you checking them out. Now, we have 3 more that we think you might want to add to your visit during your next trip here to Las Vegas. Let's eat. This spot is located in Southwest Las Vegas. They're known for their breakfast and lunch, sort of a diner feel. And I know this sun is already roasting me, so let's get inside to Mr. Mama's. Let's eat.
So let us tell you a bit about Mr. Mama's and why we're so excited to share it with you. They're a local family-owned business here in Vegas. I've been in Vegas for about 11 years. They're in the Spring Valley area. They're open for breakfast and lunch daily from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Now, we've already placed our order, and a couple of the highlights and why we really enjoy it is because they have some homemade items on the menu, like the biscuits and gravy, which is what we're getting, and that is $12.79. And then, of course, Dave's favorite is the corned beef hash, and that's $16.99. It's a very inviting diner. I love the family atmosphere. As a matter of fact, when you come in, you're gonna see the GM who's married to the sister. There's a lot of family here. It's super cool.
Oh, we forgot to mention that the most popular item on the menu is the chicken fried steak, homemade, which we also ordered. Yeah, and it's $16.99.
Woo! I tell you, first and foremost, we've always talked about this, that service is always the icing on the cake. The food can be dynamite, but if the service is not great, it doesn't make the food, in my opinion, taste as great. But so far, I'll tell you guys right now, this place has dynamite service. And, whoo, my goodness gracious, look at that. Look at that, of course, it's dynamite. The crunchy, sort of the batter wrapped around that steak is absolutely delicious. I don't know, it's always something about homemade like chicken gravy with the sausage in it that really just adds that extra layer of deliciousness. It's warm, tender. Sometimes you can get the steaks that could be, once it's pounded out or flattened, a little bit too, dry. This is not that at all, and it goes really nice. Here's a tip, get the extra gravy on the side so you can just dip and bite. And I'm sharing this with my husband, by the way. Oh.
Now, babe, I love how the yolk just it was perfectly cooked, just ran right over the corned beef. I'm excited to try it. Should I give it a try?
Give it a shot.
All right, let's look at that. That looks good. Wow, that is some excellent corned beef hash, babe. It's very minced, almost fine, kind of smooth, but the flavor of the corned beef just jumps out at you. And combined with that runny yolk from the egg, that's perfect. I definitely want to try some hot sauce on it, though. I love a little spice to it. It's not hot when it comes out, but I think a little spice might add a little added dimension to it. So I need to point this out to you. If you see the pendants lined up all around Mr. Mama's. They didn't buy the pendants themselves. Folks actually brought in those pendants into the shop or actually mailed them in, and they would put them on the wall. So if you don't see your favorite team up there, bring a pendant with you and they'll put it up on the wall for you, or you can even mail it in. It's pretty cool.
Turn it up!
This next spot, you guys, we really enjoy. They have several locations. Actually, one of our favorites is in the Arts District, and it's a brand new one here in Henderson. Now, on Wednesdays, they're home to the $2 empanadas. Next up, Makers and Finders. Let's eat. No, this is just coming in here. The atmosphere just feels just inviting and welcoming. We have already placed our order. I'm gonna let Dave tell you about the order, but I tell you what I got. They're known for their lattes. I'm a fan of the lavender latte, but because it is the season to be in the season, I got a pumpkin spice latte, and I'm starting to dive into it. All right, Dave, what are we eating?
All right, well, we're going for all empanada today. It's a $2 empanada Wednesday. Now, there's a limit of 3 per person, so of course we're getting 6. So we got 2 short ribs.
2 short ribs.
Short rib empanadas.
Those are the popular, right?
Very popular. We got a chicken tinga. We got a queso.
Queso, which is really, really popular.
Garlic shrimp.
Definitely on my radar.
And a spicy mushroom.
That is all you, baby.
That's 6, right? That's 6. That's 6.
Now, I think what you can do is you can, if you really want more, the trick might be to go outside, pay your bill, go outside and start a new one. And if they don't let you in, maybe call and place an order instead for pickup.
They do a lot of takeout, just saying.
Just to let you know, this is dynamite. It's actually vegan latte. It's made with a house-made vegan pumpkin puree, double espresso, oatmeal, and nutmeg. And you can get a small, which is $6.50, or looks like the large, which is $7. I went for the nice size here. It just smells like fall. It tastes like heaven.
Come in here and you don't want empanadas, don't worry, because they have full range of options on the menu, just some really nice Latin specialties. I mean, it goes all the way from just a sourdough toasted butter for $3, all the way up to, for example, the ceviche. You can get ceviche here for $18. There's plenty to choose from.
Oh, I am definitely looking forward to trying this. Looks so delicious and breaded. The shrimp one for sure, shrimp and garlic. I don't even know what sauce to dive into, but I'm gonna get creative. I'm gonna use a little of this guy right here. Oh, let it up. I'm applying it like like base. I'm gonna use my hands on this one. Use a little cheese. All right. The empanada, it's really good. I mean, it's soft, doughy, crunchy on the ends. The shrimp is just right. The garlic is just complements it well. Nothing's overpowering one over the other. The sauce, that actually the spicy like mayo type sauce, that is dynamite with this. So I gotta give it a.
All right, I'm going for the beef short rib. And I know it's beef because it says beef right there.
That's so cool how it's like imprinted on the empanada.
It imprinted, so we have a little cheat sheet. Not sure if you can see it. There it is. I'm gonna try to have a nice little kind of this dark green sauce. It looks almost like pesto-y.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna dip it in and give it a shot.
Oh.
All right, let's see what it's like. Dip in. Oh yeah, green goodness right there. Wow, babe, this short rib is so good. You are gonna love it.
I can't wait.
Yeah, so guys watching, highly recommend the short rib. And with that sauce too, it's a great combination. The beef is incredibly tender. And I love the crust too. Everything kind of goes together really nicely. Okay, babe, it's the moment of truth. What's your favorite empanada? Because, well, we all want to know.
Okay, so my favorite in this order, I'm gonna have to honestly say the garlic shrimp is probably one of my highlights. That was the one. I think the short rib comes second, and the mushroom. Surprisingly, the mushroom was dynamite. Everything else was like, it was good, but in between. Well, you know, I'm only half of this story here. I'd like to know, what was your favorite of them all?
Well, since you put it like that, and no surprise here coming from me. I gotta go for the beef short rib.
The short rib!
Yeah, I could just eat those all day. Those are really good.
We have a very special treat for you tonight. We're heading to an Italian restaurant that's been in Vegas for quite some time, since the 40s, visited by Frank Sinatra, who was known to go there to get his Clams Casino, which is still on the menu. Lady Gaga, the Rat Pack, Cher, and of course Turn It Up World. Love that it's a staple here in Las Vegas. Locals love this place as well as tourists. So there's a lot of history within these walls. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of history throughout Las Vegas when it comes to this entire family. Maria, who is one of the owners, she lived to be about 102 years old. If you look at the actual menu, in that photo, you'll see she was 100 years old in that photo. And she said 2 things to live a long, happy life. Get your hair done every Saturday, and also make sure you have your Crown Royal and coffee in the morning. And that was kind of her thing. So I might have to try that. But there is just so much history in this place. There's not a bad thing on the menu. There's all kinds of specials and options. They have live music here for sure. And they used to, before the pandemic, they were open 24 hours a day. Pandemic kind of took that away.
And just a couple things we should point out. Actually, behind Tanya is a beautiful piano, and that's because they have nightly entertainment 7 days a week, which we're excited for coming up later this evening. And also, if you go to their website, you can sign up for their VIP club membership. And the cool thing about that is that for one, now it's one time only. When you come in for dinner, you can get actually a free bottle of house wine or a free a ravioli appetizer. And we're actually gonna go for the house wine, I think.
Real quick toast to my incredible husband. I love that we get to do these adventures together. I love that we get to experience restaurants like this and share it with our Turn It World family.
Thanks so much, baby. And I gotta say, I gotta salute to you as well, to my amazing wife. I love you so much. Thank you, baby.
Love you. To the moon and back. Salud!
Salud.
already started devouring into what they bring is like table-side garlic knots with the marinara sauce. Absolutely delicious. I've already gone ahead and placed my order. I am going for, which is very popular here, the ossobuco. And I'll just tell you, it's the petite veal shanks served with saffron risotto, asparagus, mushrooms, tomatoes, and zucchini. And that goes for 42 bucks. And I'm sure, as you'll see, is good portion sizes for that amount, which I'm sure I'll be taking some to go.
And I'm actually going for the pappardelle bolognese. Pretty simple pasta dish. It's imported ribbon egg pasta with Chef Maria's creamy bolognese sauce. So it sounds really good. And that dish is $26, just so you're aware.
Salad looks good.
It does, yeah, as we often do, right? Sharing the Caesar salad, $14. It smells good. Excited to dive in.
Extra dressing.
A little bit extra dressing.
Oh, there it is. All about that first bite.
Wow, I'm telling you, that's a really good Caesar dressing.
Oh, it's so creamy.
So nice and creamy. You kind of taste a little bit of anchovies in that as well. This is very good.
I can tell you now, with the music behind us, the food arriving, it just feels like it's bringing the experience to a climax. But first, you gotta try the food to really take you to that climax. And I'll tell you, if you could smell what I smell, this ossobuco, the veal just smells delicious. It's been pretty much cooked 24 hours so that the meat just falls off of that bone. They give you a small fork as well, so you can dive into that marrow, because that's where some of the juiciest and tastiest part of this veal lies. Oh, it's so tender. The smell is amazing, and it's just like a platter of meat smorgasbord. I have to say, the seasoning is done just right. You can still taste the hearty flavors of that slow braised veal. The cheese on top of that really brings on the little fatty textures, has that great flavor. And then you try it with a little bit of that mushroom that's in there and the asparagus. It's a winning combination.
I tell you, the pappardelle bolognese looks very good. Good, I gotta dive right in. What do you think, babe? Dive right in.
Simple. It's a sin not to.
I agree, let's do it. Here we go, ready? Oh, it smells good. Wow, that sauce is amazing. It's so creamy, and you just taste that nice bolognese in there. It is excellent. The pasta is just so light and delicate. It's a simple dish, but it's very good, babe. You're gonna like it.
Gonna make this quick and simple. This is the Italian cream cake that they have here. It's very popular. As a matter of fact, it's Mama's cream cake. It's something that they said she had when she would have her dessert. I don't know, something about desserts always ties a good meal together, so I'm diving right in.
Quick question for you. Let us know your favorite restaurant in Las Vegas in the comments below. We would love to hear about it.
Absolutely. Hey, and one last important thing. If you're coming to Las Vegas and you want to know 3 amazing hidden gems that locals actually love, well, check out that video right here.
Right here somewhere.
We'll put it somewhere up on the screen. Just give me a second while I'm digesting this limoncello. All right, y'all. And we'll see you in the next one.